AP.
AP, 1 in a billion in the building. Hey, appreciate having you, man, taking this time out to pretty much share your brand, your story, your business to the people, man, because I believe people need to know about what you got going on for yourself, man. This is something major, something big. So for those who just chiming in, I'm T.L. Williams and my co-founder Jamsky French. We're the founders of WallStreet, which is a crowdfunding platform where we assist minorities and Black founders to raise capital for their business and also for real estate deals. And, you know, right now we just at the beginning stage. We just launched 2 weeks ago. We already at over 260 people right now supporting us. We're looking to get to that 1,000. So please share this video, you know, join this private group. We coming to you every Wednesday night at 7 o'clock with a WallStreet entrepreneur. And then Sunday, we'll be doing live trainings where we're going to be educating you guys on crowdfunding, investing, and just straight business talk. And that's pretty much what we're going to talk about today. So today we have AP, 1 in a billion.
What's up? What's up?
Hey, glad to have you, man.
Likewise.
So I guess you can start off telling the people more about you, your backstory, and what you got cooking in the pot right now.
Oh, man. There's always something cooking in the pot, bro. Man. So I've been involved in internet business for over 20 years now. I own a lot of digital real estate. A lot of people don't even know what digital real estate is. Just like you can own property, physical property, you also can own digital properties. So I've been owning digital properties for quite a while. And as a result of that, I've been able to run my own company straight from home. I haven't worked a 9 to 5 in 20 years. 20 years ago, I had on one of those Circuit City outfits or something. I haven't done that in a long time, bro. I haven't done that in a long time. And, you know, with owning digital real estate, it's taken me to various different lanes because you have to be a chameleon within internet business because the internet changes every few years. So a part of that, I became, at one point I was very successful on eBay. I was one of the top sellers on eBay. And I would sell so much product on eBay. I was selling cell phones, clothes. And after a while, eBay started getting greedy. They changed their way. And when they changed their way, I left. You know what I mean? So I went on to other things. And I ended up getting involved in the YouTube space as well. And I mean, a couple months in to my YouTube, I started making over 10 grand a month. And this was as early as 2012. So I've continued that from 2012 to this current time right now, where I've been very successful on YouTube. I have channels with 500 million views. I have videos with 40 million views, 30 million views, and it's all different kind of content. Some content, it might be my family content that I make with my family. We go by the So in Love family. So my son, J Funk, my other son, Miracle Baby Josiah, and my wife, Dangerous Diva. So we have content that we make together, but then there's also content that AP, 1 in a billion, makes by himself. So just within having so many different brands in one household, it's like there's never a dull moment.
Right.
And there's always an opportunity to make some cheese. You know what I mean? So I've been able to take care of my family while working from home. And that, for me, was a huge goal that I wanted to achieve. So I'll start off with that.
Nice, nice. That's what's up, man. Hey, it ain't nothing like having a family business, man. Everybody have that same entrepreneur mindset, that same vision. and everybody on the same page. So from the Circuit City, like what really inspired you just to tap into this entrepreneurship? Like what's really the backstory? Because I know, a lot of people like myself, we a lot of us are not born into a family business or a family of entrepreneurs or small business. A lot of us came from backgrounds with families working 9-to-5 job, and they put in your head, go to school, get your diploma, go to college and get a job and get a 401k and retire, and that's it. So how did this came about, the transition?
You gave me goosebumps just bringing that up, because I was told that so many times, man. I was told that so many times because my family is an education-based family. So yeah, I was told the same things so many times. I was playing ball and coming straight out of high school, I had some Division I offers in basketball, but everybody just offered me partial scholarships. Nobody offered me a full ride, except for, some D2s and some D3s. And I didn't want to go D2, D3, nothing against them, but I had a brother before me who was one of the best players in the nation, but he went D2. So it's kind of like they kind of omitted the fact that he averaged 32 points a game because, you did that in D2, so we ain't going to draft you. So I said, you know what? If I can't go D1, forget it. So I started my first semester in a college that I didn't want to be at. And while I was at this school, I'm just taking classes at the time. And I'm like, while I take classes, I'm going to make sure that I get in contact with as many D1s that I can. So, I can take advantage of that offer. So while I'm doing this, they had a job fair and Circuit City was there. so they were at the school and I'm like, all right, whatever. I'll fill this out. So, cause I ain't gonna talk about no family members or nothing, but like I said, nobody wanted to help a brother when I was offered the partial scholarship. So I was like, yo, if I get some extra cheese, then I could pay my own way. I know I'm gonna earn that D1 scholarship. I know I'm gonna earn it anyway. So I looked at Circuit City as an opportunity for me to earn some money. And I start off at the job and they're like, okay, if you sell this item and that item, then you make this amount of money. But if you sell these items, you make this amount of money. So I was like, oh, okay, so I can pick and choose what I'm gonna sell. So they were like, well, if you sell cell phones, you get $25 every sale. So I was like, all right, bet. I would sell about four of them a day. So I'm like, all right, I know I got 100 in the back, and I'm gonna keep doing my thing with this. And then at some point, so I'm good at sales, but at some point it hit me. I was like, wait a minute. If I'm getting $25 per phone, how much are they getting? So come to find out, man, they was getting thousands every phone they saw. I was like, yo, this is crazy. They get thousands every phone. So the very first thing that I did was for every 4 phones that I sold, I would then flip and I would use my employee discount and I would buy the phones outright from them, right? So keep in mind, back then you didn't even have to sign a contract. Like back then, Sprint was the company. Sprint in particular, Sprint was like, okay, if the phone costs $250, I'm getting it for $125. So I'm like, all right, bet. With my check, with every check I got, I'm just buying as many phones as I can from the store. And then I'm going to college, and I'm in college, and I'm like, I'm 18 years old. I'm in school like this with 2 phones. So everybody walking up to me like, yo, how you get these phones? How you doing this, and that? I'm like, you know what? I got the phones. I'll sell them to you. They're like, yeah, but they charge $250 for it. I'm like, listen, man, I'll give it to you for $240. I throw in an earpiece with that. So look at that. I done flip my check, right? To where I'm giving just a tiny discount, but I'm delivering the phone right to you and I'm getting cash. So that started off my entrepreneurship right there.
Hey,
That is crazy. Every time I hear that story, man, it's like, man,
what
that's
what he basically just said is there's no excuse. There's many ways to make money. There's no excuse, man. That is crazy, man. But you had it in you already. Something it was born in you already.
Let me tell you this. So let me tell you what happens. Because see, this is the thing, is like we could make money, right? Everybody can make money, but whenever you're making money, it's how do you keep money? You know what I'm saying? Like there's always gonna be things in there. So the whole Circuit City as a company switches their whole rules around. We no longer get discounts on the phones. I'm used to getting paid us X amount of dollars, and now you're telling me I'm only gonna get $10 an hour. So I quit. And I opened my own store. I opened my own store, and I'm like, all right, bet. I'm gonna start doing this at my own store. And selling phones myself. So I started doing that. But the game started to evolve. The game started to change. And I'm bringing that up to say this. It is very important for everybody that's watching. You want to get in a company like a Crowd WallStreet now, because things change. Businesses evolve. So if you can get in on a business now, you're going to reap benefits that most people won't reap. So you don't sit around and wait and say, oh, I'm gonna wait until they get to this level. No, do it now. So my point is, I did it. I was able to do what I was able to do because I was early. But then the cell phone game, I started doing good with my own business. And I mean, I'm pulling out wires of money and whatnot, but I'm keeping it on the low because, I mean, the homies is hustling right across the street from me. So I ain't get no new car. I ain't do nothing. Like, I kept it on the humble, but I'm like, I'm bringing in bread right now. You know what I mean? I'm 21 years old now, and I'm bringing in paper. So I'm like, let's keep that on the low and let's keep building it up. But I would see the different obstacles I was facing. Whereas I told you I would get the phones for half the price. Now the game has changed. Now they're charging me $20 to $100 more for the phone than it's worth.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, what? How am I gonna make money? No, you're gonna make money off the contract, because the contract is where you're gonna make your $300 to $1,000. So now these companies is getting they raping me. So they getting money on the front end, and I gotta get my money on the back end as the business. So I lasted but 2 years, and I stopped doing that too. So yeah, you gotta be you have to keep evolving.
And it's funny you say that, because I think if 2020 didn't wake up anything else, it woke up to understanding you have to be ready to pivot and change, because 2020 shook some houses. People that was comfortable and where they was at, 2020 opened the doors to everything, opened up to opportunities, opened up to reality. Like, you have to be able to move with the times, because again, 10 years from now, we might not have Zoom. We might have something else. It may be something different. So you always got to be able to pivot. So before we get into the business aspect, one of the things I like to talk about, which a lot of people don't talk about, because many times on YouTube, social media, and things of that nature, Facebook, the people always see the success. They see the people with the cars, they see the people with the house, family going out traveling, they see the success. And there's a gap from the time that you started to the time you got to the success. And what happens is sometimes it can send off a false signal that I want that too. Like, I see AP doing his thing, I want to do that too. So they hop in and then realize it ain't that easy to get into.
Yes.
So just a little bit, share like what was some of the struggles you dealt with getting to where you at today?
Okay. So let's see. A big struggle is whether it's trust. You know what I mean? Trust is a big issue with and struggle with people, period. So what I'll say is even whoever I do business with, because there's I've done affiliate marketing as well. So first let me go back to when I said eBay got greedy. So I have all these cell phones, and where did I get them? Because I run my own cell phone company. eBay and PayPal didn't believe me. They said, we want to see your suppliers. We want to see your paperwork. I'm scratching my head like, now, if I'm hustling in the streets and somebody tell me they want to know who I'm getting the product from, ain't they gonna cut me out? So they ain't trust me. So what ends up happening, I got 20 grand sitting in a PayPal account that I can't touch for a year.
Oh man.
So I've had that struggle. And then while I'm having that struggle, you got people looking at me like, yo, you a bum. Go get a job. Like, what are you doing with your time? Like, why are you sitting on the computer all the time? And I'm like, I got money just sitting here and I can't even touch it. So, and then I got the product and they like, yo, you got a choice. Either send the product out to your customers and then we're going to give you the money in 6 months, or refund your customers. So I'm like, I ain't going to send out product and I'm not getting paid for 6 months. So I had to refund a whole bunch of people. And then by the end of it, I think I ended up getting a check for like $1,200, like 6 months to a year later. Wow. But everybody, they styling on me in the meantime because they like, yo, look at you. So that was a struggle I had with PayPal and eBay. So then with YouTube, now here it is. And I ain't even gonna go to current times, Jan. I'm gonna go back.
But yeah, so, okay.
So I make music too. That's where AP come from. AP, 1 in a billion. So with my music start has been, I've been underground, but like pretty popular for a while, where I'm able to travel, I'm able to tour and do all that stuff. So I've been all over the world with music. So I put my first music video out on YouTube in 2008. And in just like a couple days, my video had 100,000 views. They didn't believe it was real. So since they didn't believe it was real, they froze my channel. And they didn't believe it was real. So here it is. I'm frozen. And I'm like, yo, what am I going to do? Like, am I going to go get it? I ain't got no picket sign, no fear. No, we won't go. No. Listen, my son can't eat off of the protest. You know what I'm saying? I got to do something. So I created another channel. That's what I did. And then that channel started to become successful. And meanwhile, my other joint is frozen. And you know, it took time to rebuild up what I already had there. You know what I mean? So it's like sometimes it's difficult when you have to pivot, like you said, when you have to continuously restart and do different things. So because of that, you have to learn how to be 10 steps ahead. So what Jam was getting excited about is the fact that like right now, I run over 150 YouTube channels, right? And I generate revenue every day through many of them. So there's times where some of them might be attacked. They might be attacked by other creators. They might be attacked by YouTube as a company. But because I got so much, I'm everywhere. How you gonna stop me? You know what I'm saying? So it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work. But when you got to know what your goal is. You know what I mean? You have your end game, but then you have short-term goals as well. So for me, it's always been, okay, I looked at it as, okay, maybe this channel is going to pay for my electric bill. And then maybe this other one right here is going to pay for my car note. Maybe this business over here is going to pay for my water. And at some point, they all surpass that. Now it's like, okay, each one can pay for a mortgage. But there's going to be times when you're under attack, and you're going to have gains and you're going to have losses. So when you have those losses, do you have what are your finances looking like right now? Like, are you at a state where your overhead is still low, or have you gone out and, you know, splurged so much because you feel this is never going to stop, that you went out and you just got the craziest mansion ever, and then now it's like you're gonna have to sell your soul in order to keep that going. You know what I mean? So yeah, I've faced many ups and downs in businesses and in business in general.
That's a mouthful, because I always compare personal finance and business finance. However you treat your personal finance, you're gonna treat your business finance. Right. And even when money coming in, you know, you still have to budget that, because again, things happen. Just like in life, you prepare for emergency funds, and just in case, you know, your roof start leaking or your car break down, you always got to have that emergency fund. And it seemed like that same concept don't happen in business. Nobody's thinking about the what else, or, you know, what if I have issues and my account get frozen, or YouTube channel shut down, or whatever the case may be, and you stuck. But the most important thing I have heard from you is, regardless of the situation, regardless of the downfalls, I'm always pivoting. I'm always finding another avenue. I'm always creating something else. You didn't let anything stop you. And I think that's the mentality that, you know, any inspiring entrepreneur need to have, because everything's not going to be perfect. You know, life happens, things happen. So, man, that's dope, man. So let's get into the meat. You have what's called the Melanin Book, and you have what's called the Black Tool, right?
That's right.
Let's talk about the Melanin Book. Let's talk about that.
Okay, so Melanin Book is similar to Facebook. I mean, you can pretty much do majority of the same things that you do on Facebook. You can do a Melanin Book. Only thing, we have more of a focus on people with melanin. You know what I mean? We want to celebrate those with melanin, because I mean, anyone with melanin knows that they're not being celebrated on Facebook. We know that you can be put in Facebook jail. You are limited to how much you can grow, and you're limited to what you can say. You're limited to what you can share. So for me, that don't sound like freedom. That sounds like oppression to me. You know what I mean? And I know for a fact it is, because I was a part of the internet before that platform was even around. And it was a more free source type of place where businesses would grow like that instantly. Because, I mean, just imagine if you could send out your business right now to 30, 40,000 people instantly in a day. And when I say instantly, what I mean is, like, because no algorithms in the background. Like, you might have 30, 40,000 followers, but the algorithms in place say, oh, we're only going to let 20 people see that. And then after those 20 people, if those 20 people click like, then we're going to let 20 more see that. So you're like, wait a minute. What did I build this audience up for if I can't even reach it? What was the point of me doing this? I mean, Jam had a post go viral, and I think what you got, like 7,500 people following you from the post on your Facebook.
Yeah.
So you get that, but then you're like, oh, okay, can you monetize me now? Nah. You supposed to put that on your page. So I'm like, man. So I just did all this work, scratching my head. I just did all this work, and you telling me that that's null and void. I'm supposed to do it over here now. So you got me running over here, yet I'm still not able to reach a large audience at once. So that's what Melanin Book represents. This is an opportunity for our people to network with each other, and no limitations, no algorithms. That's what I call them. No algorithms in place. They was made for us. So there's no algorithms in place. We are able to be free and just grow our platforms, work together, and there's no limitations. And you can do all of the same things that you're doing here right now with no limitations. And like, I'm not even me as a business owner, I want to see so many other people be successful. That's the reason why I'm on this show. I want to see you brothers be successful. I want to see the people that are watching being successful. So as a result of that, we have the same type of motto with Melanin Book. Go ahead, promote your business on there. It's only going to do better for our people if you're successful. So that's a few of the reasons why our platform is needed, outside of the fact that, I mean, Facebook is a government-owned website that's limited, not only limiting you, but they're watching your every move. They're watching us talking right now, right? So they're watching everything. They're controlling everything. And matter of fact, most people, I've known people to be fired from jobs based upon what they say on their Facebook. So here it is, as a Black man, you telling me I go to my 9 to 5 and I got to put on, go ahead, son. I go to my 9 to 5. I got to put on this front at work. How you doing? You're welcome. Nice to meet you. So I'm already putting on this pretend play at work. Now you're telling me my mind, that's what Facebook and your social media is. It's more of a mind thing. So now here it is, my mind. I'm about to post something. I got to think about what I'm going to post too, because of other people at my job too. So now I got to put it on the front online too. So where's my safe haven? Where is my space where I'm free to just be me? That's what the Melanin Book is here for.
Man, that is true, because you got now, from what I'm been hearing, you do a job application, you got employers looking at your Facebook.
Oh my God.
Social media, see how you interacting, see who you hanging around with, all type of stuff. And that's crazy, because at the end of the day, you can't be you. So it's like, who is the real you? You on Facebook being like trying to be somebody else, and it's like it's fake. So it's like I get it, and it's like if you be real you, and you say something off the charts, next thing you know, you getting locked up. Like back in our days growing up, we ain't hear nothing about no social media jail or internet jail.
Exactly.
And it's like now you see people get missing for about 30 days, and they come back and like, oh, I'm free. Like what? Like I didn't even know they had a jail in Facebook. That's crazy. So the Melanin Book is a Facebook, guys, that for color folks, for melanin people like me and you to get on, just like Facebook, but now you get to speak your mind, speak your piece, be you, be happy, and promote yourself, your business, where you accept it. You don't have to worry about going to a black jail. So
that's something we get locked up in real life, and we get locked up in digital world too. That's crazy. You can't catch a break.
They got the bars in your head, like you jail here and there. They just let you know you ain't free nowhere.
And so because you've seen this and you notice this problem, here's your solution to that problem, right, AP? Like, okay, you know what? They go out like over here, instead of me being on a plantation and complaining, I'm going to create my own spot. And it kind of like what Haiti did right back in the day. It's like, well, y'all can come over here now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you got free reign. As long as you're not wilding and going too crazy, y'all can come over here. And not to say that, you know, the other people, they can't come on here. You guys can too, but understand what this is for though.
Exactly.
Understand what this is for. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
If you think about Facebook, some people in the headquarters probably don't even like our people, but they're gonna let our people come on there because it's like, well, we like our money, right?
Exactly.
We don't like y'all, but all money is green, so come on. But we still gonna regulate y'all a little tougher than we do everybody else, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook. And you seen that problem, and here's a solution. So you guys, it's easy to set up an account, right? Is it free to set up an account? How does
listen, it's free to set up an account.
Okay.
Just like it is on Facebook.
Okay.
And you can create an account, start interacting with other people, promote your business, whatever you want to do.
Okay.
And we also have an option if you're like if you want to get ads similar to how you would create an ad on Facebook, then you pay for the ad.
Okay.
If you want to have a VIP experience on another level, then you pay for that. But the free experience is the Facebook experience you have without the headache and better. I'm always going to come from the lane of I want to see as many people be able to come up out the mud as possible, because I came out the mud. You know what I mean? I grew up in Brooklyn. Right. I grew up in Coney Island. So if I can get out of there with little to no resources, then many of you can do the same thing too. So join us on the Melanin Book. I love waking up and seeing our people being celebrated. And the rest of the world is welcome to be on the Melanin Book as well. But just know this is where we're gonna be celebrated. That agenda that y'all used to seeing, well, it's different over here.
Yeah, I own this, right?
it's different over here. You know what I mean? None of that. What they got the new thing with where Trump got the you get in trouble for fact checking or something like that. Like it's some new law that he put in. He just recently put in, and what? I see it instituted on Facebook where they have to, if they can't prove what you share is a fact, then they remove that post and they put your account on Facebook jail. So it even said, as a matter of fact, I wish I could turn the screen so you can see it, because I see a message like that right now. And it says, yeah, you will notice that your post will go to the end of the share feed. The end of the feed now, if any of your posts is labeled as not as being false or not being fact. Like,
wow,
all of this stuff is for our people to limit us.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So you got it, folks. The Melanin Book. Somebody did ask, when does the Melanin Book start? So based on what you said,
we got some questions
to go. So you can go ahead and create an account today, as soon as you get off this live. Last but not least, let's talk about this black tool, man. Hey, you.
Oh yeah.
You going in, man. It's like somebody trying to create a car to compete with Tesla or something like that.
Listen. So we're gonna talk about the black tool, but just know these are more newer platforms that I have created. I have other platforms out there. I don't want to talk too much about them right now because I don't want to take attention away, but we currently have numerous products out there. I have platforms with over 1 million users, and on these different platforms, you're able to, I always like to create a service that's needed for the people. You know what I mean? So we have numerous services out there that can help the people. So the Black Tube, something to help the people. What I've noticed is our people have pretty much been limited on Facebook as well. we've been limited to where, I mean, on YouTube as well. We've been limited on YouTube as well. And we've been limited. Josie, I'm on the live. Go ahead. See, this is the other side of my life, but I don't let that side limit me. I don't look at it as something to stop me. I look at it as an opportunity. So my family life has turned into a business. You know what I mean? So when I make that shift into that lane, that talking, it's still a business as well. But back to what I was saying. So our people have been limited on YouTube to where there's only certain content that they expect to see from a black man, from a black woman, from a black
go in more detail. What kind of content? Let's go in detail so they can know what's expected of us, but in order for us to hit those numbers versus everybody else.
So in order for us to be successful, and I know this because I'm partnered. Many people say I'm partnered because I'm monetized. No, I'm partnered with Google. Like, I have a network. I told you, over 150 channels. I see stuff that goes on the back end that most people don't see. So there's an OG. His name is Dr. Boyce Watkins, and he does financial literacy and empowerment for Black people. So with our network, we tried to sign him, and he was gung ho. He was ready to sign with us. We send the channel over to the YouTube, and they like, this channel does not meet the criteria for what we're looking for to sign. So I'm like, I'm scratching my head, like, what is he doing wrong? I don't get it. Like, his content is quality. Yeah. He's educating people. He's teaching people how to become successful in business and finance. What is wrong with that? And then I don't get a response, by the way, just to know that, no, he doesn't meet the criteria. So then we have another guy who his channel is built around how much he hates Black women. And I didn't notice at the time. All I knew is I saw that he was on his grind. He had about 7 channels. So I was like, yo, I'm like, yo, son doing his thing. Like, he grinding, he making videos. I didn't even watch his content. So I had already presented it to them, and they were like, yes, sign him, please, sign him. So I got the paperwork, and he just waiting for me to sign. So I hadn't signed yet. So I looked at his videos, and this dude, he talking about how much I ain't even gonna say the stuff he's saying, but he's talking down.
Yeah, like, oh man.
he was really talking down about Black women as a whole, about our people as a whole, and he was spewing hate speech. So to me, this is somebody who needs to be removed from the platform, but y'all want me to sign him. So I didn't sign him. So, we had a little meeting, and they're like, I don't know, AP, we're gonna keep our eyes on you. You're a little different than most of them. Yeah, I'm different because for me, everything I do has a purpose. You know what I mean? And money gonna come. It's gonna come. But purpose is more important to me than anything. Like, and for me to be able to empower our people is so important. So I noticed those instances where they didn't want to work with our people, and then it continued to happen to where when somebody makes some ratchet content, some content where they just wilding, on some VH1 type tip, some Love and Hip Hop type tip, some Bad Girls Club tip. They want that content, but then you don't want the positive images from our community.
That's what sells. That's what makes money.
That's what they say. That's what they say sell.
Yeah, to them.
Yeah, that's what they say sell. Yeah, but we grew up, we liked the Cosby Show. We like Family Matters.
Yeah, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
We like the
Don't
Fresh
forget-
Prince. Exactly. We don't want that. We want to see excellence. We want to see what we aspire to be.
Yeah.
We want to see those type of role models. We're looking for role models, and y'all trying to change who our role models are. You know what I mean? So y'all trying to make us see, okay, well, this is the lane we got to go in order to be successful. So my family, the Sow and Love family, we are one of those examples of Black excellence, and we've been doing our thing for years and years, and it's turned into lots of success for us. My wife and my son would they just recently were on a show on Nickelodeon as a result of it. I just got, our content always gets licensed all the time. I just got hit up by the MLB, Major League Baseball. They want to sign a contract with us because they like how organic our content is, and my kids like to play baseball, so they want to sign a deal with us. So it just lets me know that doing things organically and doing things the right way, it can lead to major success. Like Jam, no, I mean, I got 3 luxury Audis sitting out front right now, and part of it is because I have a deal in place with Audi. Like, so you can do things the right way and be elevated. So the Black Tube is here now because there's no more limitations being put on our people. The people who they say they don't want, we want. The people who they don't want to celebrate, we will celebrate. Okay, we want to celebrate all of the talent coming out of our community, and we want to share our gifts and talents with the rest of the world, and be properly compensated for it. You know what I mean? So here is another opportunity for our people to not only share the kind of content you want, but also earn more money than you've ever earned before off of your content, because we have a setup where I mean, we pay 2 to 20 to 50, 100 times more than they pay their creators. So it's an opportunity to be monetized. So for instance, I have a video. I have a video with 40 million views, and I probably got over 1,000 videos with over millions of views. But I'm gonna go off of this one video, 40 million views, right? And out of 40 million views, the way that they pay, the most you might see off of that content is 80 grand. Okay, so let's say it's under 100 grand for 40 million people viewing my content. So here it is on the Black Tube. We have a system in place where not only can you earn more revenue from ads than you can on YouTube, but let's say you were to list that video for sale. We have an option where you can have people either rent or purchase your content. So let's say out of 40 million, I'm going to say 10%. Let's say 4 million people purchased my content, and they paid $10 a piece. No, $5 a piece. I'll lower it. I'm selling this content for $5 a piece. So I do my math. 4 million people just paid $5, which is pretty much what we see on TV when we look at something on Amazon or any of these different services. So now, off of that same piece of content, I just made $20 million. $20 million as opposed to 40 grand, 80 grand, 100 grand. I can divide. So we are opening up a lane where our people are going to be able to make money hand over fist off of their content.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah. So, and I see the thing about this is that The same way everybody gravitated to Facebook when it first came out, well, here's an opportunity. You know, everybody's complaining about what's going on in the world and about content and all this stuff, but here's two great opportunities. Okay, so you complain about Facebook putting you in Facebook jail. Well, here you go. Here's an alternative to that. You claim, you know, you complain about YouTube not promoting your videos where somebody may get this amount, but I'm only getting this amount, but it's the same type of video, not a different industry, a different topic matter, whatnot. Then here's the black tube. So it's different alternatives that's presented here before you. And the same way we treat Facebook and Instagram, we all get on there and all that. Well, let's have that same energy when it comes to our people. We complain, we have the solution, and it's like, now what you gonna do now? We have the solution right here in front of you. Now let's take it to that next step. There's no more complaining now. The solution's here. So now it's just a matter of, all right, we need that same energy and just sign up, make an account. Because what happened is, yeah, you might miss your friends, but if you promote on your channel for your friends that come on this platform, well, then now you're talking to them every day on this platform and every day on this platform. Now you have no need to go on Facebook. You see what I'm saying? And worry about being judged or misled or whatever's going on there, because it's a whole nother platform. So if you don't like the way somebody's treating you in this house, well, here go a whole new, platform for you to come over and join.
Exactly.
It's that simple. It's ready to go.
Exactly.
Definitely.
So okay.
Nah, go ahead.
I was gonna say one other thing. Because like I said, for me, the internet is business for me. All right. I don't just look at it, social media, as a place to chat. I look at this as an opportunity to be free. And for me, and I believe for everybody wants to have freedom of their time. I mean, financial freedom as well. You want to be free with your speech as well. You want the real essences of freedom. So what we have also in place on Melanin Book is we pay everybody, all of the members get paid for everything they do. You get paid to post your content. You get paid to like. You get paid every time you log on, and you have your own dashboard and it shows your earnings. So here is an opportunity. Can you imagine how many times have people logged in to their Facebook account?
Say that again.
Run that back.
Log in and you get paid for action.
Yes.
So the amount of time that we put on Facebook. I mean, you talking about 10 hours, some people 24 hours a day just sitting there scrolling and watching videos and liking.
Yeah.
Now you're telling me if I come to the black tube or the Melanin Book, right?
This is on melaninbook.com.
If I come to the Melanin Book, I can monetize my time by supporting and contributing to the Melanin Book. That's what you're telling me, right? Did I get that right?
I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. Like, what else do you need to hear besides that? You get paid for that. You also get paid whenever you refer people over to the site, and we have everybody gets an affiliate link. So my thing is, I want to empower my people. I want to empower people to do more. It's like in boxing, you have Jam is heavy in boxing. I don't know how many people are heavy in boxing like us, but there's a guy, Al Heyman. So Al Heyman is behind Floyd Mayweather. Before Floyd Mayweather was with him, he was with Bob Arum. It's irrelevant. He wasn't getting paid a lot of money to fight. He wasn't getting paid a lot of money to fight before. He got with somebody who said, yo, you supposed to be getting this and this and this. He did it. Now his cell phone is a wad of cash. Like he do whatever he want now. So my point is, I believe that all of us should be compensated for our time. So on Melanin Book, you will be compensated for your time. That's plain and simple.
That is crazy, folks. I hope y'all heard that, because I heard it and it was loud and clear. So tell the people, man, how can they find you on social media? Your website. How can these people find you, man?
Well, you can find me on Melanin Book.
Definitely on
You can find
Melanin.
me on the Black Tube. So on the Black Tube, I'm at AP 1 in a billion. On Melanin Book, it's just AP 1 in a billion. You can look up AP 1 in a billion anywhere, and you'll see a brother been busy. I got content all over the place. So and it's gonna continue to do that. I actually enjoy making content, and I enjoy helping people. I enjoy being able to touch the world, specifically through visuals, through audio visuals. I have fun doing that. So I don't have an Instagram. I have a Facebook, but I don't use it that much. And part of the reasons why is the stuff that I just told you. Like, we should be paid to do what we do. We shouldn't be doing it for free. So I do have a YouTube because I get paid to do what I do, but I don't get paid what I should get paid. So that's the reason why there's other options out there. So that's all I can tell you guys is get paid for your time on the internet.
And
All right.
you know what? We got one final question. Where do you see your companies in the next 5 to 7 years? We're going to close it out. Where do you see your companies within the next 5 to 7 years? What is the goal?
So I'll start off with the Black Tube. So the Black Tube, I see award shows, man. I see the Black Tube. I see the Black Tube like BET. To be honest with you, I see it more like BET than I even see it like YouTube. So I see us having award shows. I see a bunch of brand new celebrities that have been made and branded through the Black Tube, all driving around in those double R's and those Rolls Royces and just living that good life. You know what I mean? I see businesses flourishing through Melanin Book and the Black Tube. I see so much success, so much wealth. I even see people's mental health being better. I see so much success for everybody. I see so much success for our people, and I see so much respect from the rest of the world for our people as a result of these platforms. That's what I see in the future.
Definitely, man. Well, hey, it was a great time. I know these people got a mouthful because I know I did, man. This is awesome, bro. So I appreciate the time again. This is T.L. Williams, and you got Jamsky, founders of WallStreet. Then you just heard from AP, 1 in a billion.
AP.
There you go, man. So, hey, we appreciate it, man. Thanks for you guys tuning in. Make sure you share this video, and we'll see you next week, Wednesday, with another entrepreneur.
Hey, I look forward to tuning in.
Most definitely.
Right,
Most definitely. Like we said, Melanin Book, the Black Tube. Make sure you guys sign up. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to him, and he'll be more than happy to answer all of you guys' questions pertaining to those platforms. And with that being said, we thank you guys for having us, and we thank you for coming on here, AP1 in a Billion. And until next time, you guys, we are out.
All right. Thank you, guys.
All right.
All right.